2.5-hour closing argument, the prosecution told jurors that on New Year's morning 2009, Mehserle chose to ignore everything he was ever taught as a police officer, and said officers on that platform, who in this case have testified, have been trying to justify their conduct by painting the situation as more dangerous than it was. Prosecutor Stein said, quote, "It can never be lawful to shoot an unarmed man when that unarmed man is being held face down in the process of putting his hands behind his back. That is the bottom line."
Second-degree murder is what occurred. Involuntary manslaughter is not acceptable.
The prosecution says this was no accident and asked the jurors today to convict Johannes Mehserle of murder. Defense attorney Michael Raines told jurors Oscar Grant should not have died, but says there is plenty of reasonable doubt when it comes to Mehserle's intent, telling this jury over and over again that Mehserle never meant to pull his gun, he only meant to pull his taser. Jurors today, they are nearing the end of a long road. After weeks of testimony, it comes down to these 12 men and women and what they believe happened January 1st, 2009.
I am Oscar Grant's sister-in-law, and I want everybody to know that we are not happy with this at all. We are not happy with nothing smaller than second-degree murder. This is not justice. I always wonder what I'm going to tell my niece when she gets older. This is not justice.
Well, Heather, this youth center in Oakland is one of several spots in the city where people plan to gather after the Mehserle verdict is read. Right now in this room here behind me, there's a meeting going on. There are about 75 students in here. Earlier, they were asking questions and getting some of the facts about the Mehserle case. City and community leaders hope that by hosting group events like this, the response to the verdict will be a peaceful one.
Just want to make sure people hear that.
For the director of the Youth Uprising Community Organization, the way to ensure a peaceful response to the Mehserle verdict is through education. That's what this Q&A session with Alameda County District Attorney Nancy O'Malley was about.
To take 75 young people and invest in them so they can go out and talk to their peers and bring them back the day of the verdict, to have peaceful, civil action.
Members of the New Year's Movement for Justice for Oscar Grant also called on the community for civil action.
This is history right now, and we want to be able to, stand on the side of justice.
And the plaza outside